Today we're gonna share Cedric's bath time secrets. How to keep your dog calm during bath time. I always start by filling the tub with water first. This way, it's a lot less stressful for the dog to go in the bathtub. Then I add some Epsom salts mixed with rose petals from our garden. This helps him to relax more because Epsom salts have calming and relaxing benefits. Then I'm going to use this rubber ducky to see if the water is too hot. This is actually a baby bath thermometer, and if it doesn't show hot underneath, it's fine. Now it's a good time to add Cedric. I add him very calmly into the tub. This should be a calm moment, and if your dog is too upset, you should wait a little longer. I let him soak a little bit in Epsom salts before I start rinsing him. This is a little bit nervous moment for Cedric. He gets a bit upset, and you can hear Maya in the background being upset for him as well. Oh, she cares about him. Pew! The stressful moment is over. Now it's a good time to tell him that he's a good boy. Good job, little man. Good job. Dogs love knowing that they're good dogs. Look at him. He smiles. This is Cedric's favorite part of the whole bath time, the toothbrush head massage. This is very calming for dogs because it mimics the way their mom licks their head. It's a little bit scratchy and a little bit soft and wet, and it's super relaxing for dogs and cats too. It's important to use soft bristled toothbrushes for this because everything with rubber it can get stuck in their fur and hurt them actually. So use soft bristles, and it's very easy to massage small dogs with toothbrushes. You can get to all of these hard to reach areas and make sure that everything is properly wet. It's time to shampoo Cedric. I'm gonna use this Ducky soap dispenser. It froths the soap already in advance, so this way I don't have to scrub him too hard to get everything to lather. You just spray it on him like he's a tiny little cupcake, and it's really fun to do. The sound of it might be a little bit scary for dogs, but they will get used to it. Cedric is always a little bit nervous of anything going on top of his head, but that's okay. We're doing it calmly and making sure he's happy. Now it's a good time to compliment him again. So cute, little man. He looks so cute. You can tell he loves compliments. Just look at the way he's gonna smile now. Oh well, it just yawned. But look at the smile. Now I'm gonna soap him with these toothbrushes. This is the best way to spread all the soap around his tiny little head and get around all those hard to reach places that might be too small for fingers of humans that are normal size because Cedric is very tiny. These toothbrushes are great also for scratching all the areas. A gentle scrub can make the skin feel so much softer after, and the fur too. Just look at him, he's so happy. I make sure that all the areas are properly soaked in, like underneath his chin over here, where he has the most fur. And then gently I wash his head and behind his little ears. Oh, he has big ears. I also make sure that his head is properly soaked in, even between his tiny eyes. Well, his big eyes. What a good boy you are. And then I'm gonna scratch underneath his ears as well. This is super comforting for dogs. The ear scratches are his favorite. Look at him. He's enjoying himself. And then I scratch his head. Soap is going to be all lathered. Sometimes I also make him a little mohawk, but not today. Today he's getting a comeback. Like this. So sleek. Now I'm gonna make sure that his ears are properly washed as well. From behind ears and also inside of the ears. I use the toothbrushes to gently wash right there right inside of the ears, not too deep, just the outside loose part over here. Gentle, gentle. And then I'm gonna gently wipe all the soap away from his eyes. Now I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break so he can sneeze and maybe even yawn. It's time to rinse Cedric. I'm gonna use this mug. I highly recommend trying to use a mug or a cup to rinse them because it's less stressful than rinsing with a hose, especially for tiny dogs who are scared of loud noises. This has helped Cedric a lot. Just look at him, he's so calm. He quite enjoys having warm water being poured on his back. Just look at him, he's so happy. I also rinse behind his ears using a mug, like this. After the first round of rinsing is done, I give him a little bit of break. He usually likes to sneeze. Wait for it. There it is. I told you he wants to sneeze. You okay, little man? Now it's time for the final rinse. I usually start by rinsing his back first, up and down very gently. He tends to get a little bit nervous during this time. That was a big sneeze. But it's okay if he's a little bit nervous. I just try to hold him in place with one hand. Now it's a good time to compliment him again. Good boy. Good job, little man. Good job. You have to make sure that he knows he's a good boy and it's not a punishment. Then it's time to rinse the head really quickly just to make sure the ears don't get wet. And then we're done. We're done. We're done, little man. We're done. And he's ready to get out of the bath. But I don't let him get out of the bath on his own. I lift him out so he gets used to not going out of the bath on his own. Like this. And he's out of the tub. A little bit of zoomies. A little bit of drying the nose in the tacky towel. Few sneezes. And after he's done that, I am going to wrap him in his tacky towel. Like this. And he's gonna sit and dry his ears in his tacky towel. And if you're lucky, we have sunshine. Cedric doesn't like being blow dried because of the noise. So this is how he dries. In his tacky towel. And that's it. The bath time is over.